got my timer as well. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go, everybody. I'm here in Willimantic, Connecticut, at that breakfast place, taking on their breakfast challenge. I cannot express to you how excited I am to be eating this challenge. I watched Randy Santel do this video almost 10 years ago, and I've been fawning over it ever since. Just look at this platter. What are you looking at? It's a 16-inch pancake covered in all of the meats. Sausage, what I'm cutting into right now. We got bacon. We got kielbasa. And even a ham steak. What else is on here? We got an entire half pound of home fries, 2 orders of toast, and the the king of them all, an entire dozen of eggs. An absolute wildly delicious sounding challenge that I've been dying to try. And the time finally arrived. Here we are. So, this challenge, you have 30 minutes to complete all of this. And if you do, it's free. And you get a t shirt, get your face up on the wall of fame. And did I mention it's free? It's free. You get a t shirt, wall of fame. What else could you ask for? If you fail, you have to pay for the entire price of the meal, which right now is $70. It actually used to be $35, but with the egg prices this day, I can't blame them for making it a little more expensive. But you know what? $70 meal, this is totally worth it. Every aspect of this meal was incredibly delicious. As you can see here, I've got 12 sunny side up eggs. You get to choose how you want your eggs. And I debated whether or not to do scrambled, over easy, over medium. And I went for sunny side up because visually it looks the most ridiculous and impressive. And two, I figured that I can kind of break apart the yolks and then all of that liquid can soften up the pancake when I get to it at the bottom. As far as choices, you also get your choice of toast as well. 2 orders of toast. I believe they had rye, wheat, pumpernickel. You get English muffin, but I went with the cinnamon raisin toast, and I actually had them coat it in peanut butter. My server just gave me a very concerned look. Peanut butter? Isn't that going to make it so much harder? And not for me. Not this peanut butter loving lad. I'm a king when it comes to peanut butter, and it helped me. As you can see right here, I'm making a little ham and peanut butter sandwich. Peanut butter is just the best. And I knew it was going to help me. And it made me feel like a 12-year-old again, just eating peanut butter toast. So going into this challenge, I couldn't sleep the night before. I It was a combination of excitement and nervousness. My before this, my last challenge was Famous 50s, and it it ended up taking me a lot longer to finish the challenge than I had anticipated. And so going into this challenge, I I didn't have the same confidence that I would absolutely crush the time. And so I woke up maybe every hour the night before, just and I would open my phone and rewatch Randy Santel. I would rewatch Jeff Esper. I rewatched Basket Locker Ball. I rewatched the Mantis, the Titanium Jaw. I rewatched James Webb. I rewatched Beards Meets Food. I was subtly taking notes. How did they break apart this meal? Did they start with the eggs? How did they get their eggs? What slowed them down? How long did it take them? And there was an entire spread of times. And so for me, I was I was just very nervous. I thought maybe it's going to come down to the wire. I'd be lucky to finish this in maybe, you know, 25 minutes. And so when I got in and I started eating this meal, I'm pretty tunnel visioned right now. I'm just completely focused on eating and keeping a good pace. I brought my own spoon. It's a lesson I learned from my burrito challenge. So before I left today, I made sure I wanted to bring a big spoon that was sturdy and would help me dig through all this. And really, every element of this meal was pretty diggable in terms of a spoon. Here I am scooping up an egg, throwing it on some toast, making a little sandwich, taking a juicy bite. Look at all that yolk. That yolk's going right underneath on the pancake, softening it up. So then, even when I'm digging with the spoon at those hash browns or home fries, pardon my pardon, pardon my potato identification. Even when I'm scooping through the home fries, it's that pancake was crazy soft. It was really easy to just dig into and eat. I'm I'm not sure if they changed the recipe of this pancake over the years. I've seen other competitors mention that it was on the drier side, and I've actually a lot of the YouTubers I saw, the pancake was the slowest part for them to get through. And at this point in the challenge for me right now, I was just nervous that how slow is this pancake really gonna take me. I had some coffee as well. It's not required in the challenge. But yeah, this for me today, this pancake, even without the additional yolk that I'm spreading around now and the sugar-free syrup, it seemed really fluffy and soft. I mean, I didn't feel like I was adding a crazy amount of fluids to it. It was very easy to get down. So I'm not sure if maybe they changed the recipe over the years. I actually weighed this entire platter out before eating it, and it was considerably lighter than when Basket Locker Ball did his attempt. And so I'm not sure if they gave me less than usual, and it's just sort of it's an interesting thing with these restaurant challenges. It's you know one day you might go and it might be a pound or two heavier or lighter than someone else. So you know holding these records, as cool as it is, it's sort of the luck of the draw. What did you get today? Did you get the heavy one? Did you get the light one? And such is the competing life. But I was so grateful I got to come out today. Came out came out with my dad, and my sister. They were they were cheering me on the whole way. And the entire restaurant, there was a great vibe. The people eating at the restaurant were they were friendly. They were watching me, having fun. There was actually a really sweet family in the corner. The father was taking photos, and when I actually completed the platter, he wanted a picture of me. It made me feel like a celebrity. And then his son was impressed, and he came over with his empty plate, and I took a picture with him, giving him inspiration, an aspiring food competitor one day. Both my servers, incredibly friendly, gracious, charming, really great meal. If you do come down here, they also have a rotating menu every week of specials. I almost wanted to get one of their meals after this, but I stuck with just a simple dessert because they have these rotating house breads that I've been geeking out over. Every week they post their whiteboard, and their new bread of the week always sounded delicious. This week it was a chocolate Oreo and pumpkin strudel. And so my sister gave me a piece of her chocolate Oreo bread. It was like a warm brownie. And then I treated myself to some pumpkin strudel. And really it was a really great post breakfast treat because this morning was surprisingly very chilly. Uh, Back to the challenge, getting ahead of myself talking about dessert. Here I am cutting through this pancake. I didn't even really need to cut it. I could just, you can see right here, I'm tearing apart with a spoon and just scooping it up, going by. Now, I wasn't really paying too much attention to my time. I didn't want to psych myself out, but I remember the waitress mentioned what my time was, and it made me it made me realize how close I was to Beard Meats Foods time. And I
Wow, honey bunny, how
here
many
we go.
minutes? Oh my! Oh, you almost broke the
When she
record.
told me that,
The record was 10 minutes and 10 seconds, but I think you're
Oh
gonna break
yeah,
the second
James
record.
Webb. I'm not beating James.
so
Wow!
I knew I wasn't going to beat James, but when she told me it was 10 minutes and I saw how easy the pancake was going down, I am going into overdrive right now. I when am I ever going to get a chance to come close to Beard Meats Foods time and beating him? And so I found a second win and I started cramming this back, using extra fluids, pulling out all the stops. I'm getting this pancake down ASAP.
One day.
That's the family in the corner cheering me on. So sweet. Big part of the pancake done. Got a few scraps to take care of. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Last little bit.
We good?
I get to go ahead and success. 11 minutes, 45 seconds. Oh.
What was the official time? 11:45. Yeah, I gotta get the empty platter.
Blew all of my expectations. I'm extremely proud of this challenge.
Get it with the sugar.
Super excited.
I had 11:45.
Dreams came true today. And this was just my long form. Didn't have too much extra to say. Thanks for watching. Thanks for geeking around. Let me know what challenge I should take on next. I'm taking on all the ones in Connecticut, but I'm always open to at-home challenges. Oh yeah, here's my fan. Feeling like a celeb. Such a great experience.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Until the next one, thanks for eating with me, and I'll see you. Bye.